good, y'all? Welcome back to Chris and Ralph Productions. As always, I'm Chris.
And Ralph,
And today, Ralph, what are we going to be reacting to?
the Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Yes, sir. So this is Suicide Squad Insider Episode 1 Story and Gameplay. So the Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League was supposed to come out in August, I believe, and it got delayed all the way to February of 2024. There was some issues with the basically microtransactions, and then the game is a live service. People did not really enjoy it when it showcased earlier this year, so they delayed it. Today they're showing the first gameplay since February of this year, so it has been a while.
Yeah,
But nonetheless, I'm still excited for this game. It just dropped not even 10 minutes ago, so let's go ahead and get into this in three,
three, two,
two, one.
one.
All right.
Where are we going? And who are we killing?
Okay.
I'm Darius Sadigian, studio director at Rocksteady Studios.
My name is Axel Ribby, and I'm the game director here.
Eyes up, people. Let's go.
At Rocksteady, storytelling and character depth are the core DNA of our games. These are not features, but Rocksteady fundamentals. With Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, we wanted to tell a new story. We wanted to expand the Arkhamverse. Coming from Batman,
Okay, so yeah, this is a continuation of those movies, games.
Now getting to see the world through the villain's eyes was really the hook for us.
Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is a third-person action shooter that can be played solo or with your friends.
It's a story
Looks cleaner.
that highlights Rocksteady's experience in
The
bringing
texture.
characters to life.
Yep.
As a Suicide Squad, you'll be forced to take on an absolute impossible mission. You must kill the Justice League.
We want the mechanics of the game to really reflect the personalities of the squad.
I'm always first on the trigger.
We want their moves to be flamboyant, exaggerated, chaotic.
Let's make like cheap chewing gum and not stick around.
Now, our 4 members of Task Force X find themselves inside Metropolis. At twice the size of Gotham City in Arkham Knight, it's big, it's loud, it's a battlefield.
Oh, interesting.
It's a place built for verticality, mobility,
Okay.
the unique fusion of enhanced traversal, gunplay, and melee weapons, creating a supervillain empowerment that we think is a totally original gameplay experience.
The texture looks
Just
better.
an
There's already
opportunity
shadows
there
that
to
weren't in it. 'Cause
expand
we were
into
watching the
co-op and
original
have this
gameplay last
dynamic
night.
world where friends can come together to share an experience, or players can go solo, switching character members between missions while savoring each and every story twist.
Do you feel it? The swell of pride for what we have accomplished together.
We want to welcome you all to the first episode of our new series,
No way.
Suicide Squad Insider, where we will provide a deeper look into Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Over the next few months, we'll be
Okay.
unpacking the game,
I wanna know what
answering
changes
your
they've
questions,
made.
and sharing a few surprises as we move closer to our launch on February 2nd. We'll also cover how Rocksteady will continue to support the game and its players post-launch with a huge amount of free content.
On this episode, you're going to hear from different members of
Free
Rocksteady
content.
as we explore more of the game's
Okay.
story, the world of Metropolis, and the core gameplay experience.
The Suicide Squad. A fitting moniker.
Let's jump into it.
Okay, so a couple of things. It already looks more textured than the first one. They said free content.
Normally, when you make
I don't know if they're
a
gonna get rid of
game
the battle
in a
pass.
superhero
Let's see.
universe, the protagonist is the best person for the job. The squad are definitely not the best people for
The
this job.
buildings look
They're the
beautiful,
only
yeah.
people available.
Hey, Suicide Squad! Fuck you!
So it gives the narrative and the gameplay a kind of frantic, slightly panicked feeling where they are trying to figure this out as they go.
Wait, that looks better.
The Arkham games weren't gritty because Rocksteady makes gritty, dark games. They were that way because that's what suits a Batman story.
Every game we approach that with a similar mindset of just like, how do we enhance that experience? How do we excite players in new ways?
Yeah, new criminal record!
For the studio to try
Still
something
shooting
new and stretch
purple
our legs
things.
with a shoot first and with the high, powerful traversal elements was coming out of our comfort zone somewhat, but we wanted to see what we could do to put an Arkham spin
They're
on
really
the
big
action
fan
shoot
of-
space.
Now get your damn gun out!
In true Rocksteady style, the cinematics are kind of the heart of our story. It's the most cinematics that we've ever done, and every one of them is crafted to perfection.
We're not just trying to do what we did before. We're making something which fits the source
Cinematics
material
do
that we
look
think will
great.
make for an interesting story, but will feel different.
To introduce you to
court.
our story, let's jump into an early part of the game. Amanda Waller, the director of the government agency
This is
Argus,
probably where they're
sends the
breaking out
team
of-
behind enemy lines into Metropolis.
Harley Quinn, should you not be more cautious?
Breaking out of Arkham Asylum, I
Ain't wired
assume.
that way.
Oh, Deadshot.
Hidden in an underground train station, the team finds a secret elevator.
Until we figure out where the hell we are, let's play along with Waller.
Oh, is this a superhero museum?
What's your thoughts on how it looks so far?
Superheroes
I'm not liking it so
and
far.
museums.
Yeah.
The game.
I've seen it on TV.
Yeah, look
It's the
good.
Hall of Justice.
Oh, the Hall of Justice
Rob the
Museum.
place.
Idiot.
Through these doors lies the
Okay.
inner sanctum of the Justice League. Sounds very grand, doesn't it? And it is.
She's a dame who can almost make me listen to a boring PSA.
Don't touch anything that's gonna set off an alarm. I ain't fighting any supers for you.
I have read much about the Justice League, and still, they are larger than I expected.
Those holograms aren't actual size, Sharkman.
It's so true to the characters that they're in Hall of Justice, and the first thing they think is, what can we steal?
Exactly. Okay, that's cool.
Hey man,
Speed
watch
Gauntlet thing. Oh, that's gonna be Boomerang's
the
thing.
glass.
I'm okay.
What the hell you got there?
Thought this baby was a myth. Speed Force Gauntlet. Back when Doc Savannah tried to lift Flash's gimmick.
Miss you, Red.
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy, yeah. A grapple. That's how she's gonna traverse, though. That's how she's gonna travel around. What does Nanawe get? The Riddler hat?
You found the Riddler's hat of invisibility!
Oh my god, I'm tricking him. He's gonna fall for it, 'cause that's what he does.
Where'd the shark go?
Children.
Oh, nothing says international assassin like a frickin' jetpack.
Shit. I'd break my damn neck.
You're probably right. Jetpacks seem more like a Deathstroke thing anyway.
Oh, she's antagonizing him.
Mine.
That, hat's not gonna get you vertical, Shark.
I can make my own way up.
Oh. I like that.
Well,
Okay.
tickle me stupid. Sharks can fly.
All right. New toys, loaded guns. Let's get up on that roof and get our freedom back.
See, I'm loving this so far. I'm curious how it's gonna change. We'll see. Okay, so now you're King Shark.
So here we're
Okay,
taking
I
these
think playing
iconic
King Shark's gonna
characters
be
who don't typically
really,
traverse the
really
way
fun.
they do in our
Yeah.
game. But that's the beauty of our storytelling. We've managed to take these unique abilities and make that an extension of their personalities.
Our power is undeniable!
We love
gonna be
working
super
with
fun to
Gotham
play.
and making that
Yeah,
a
it
world
looks
for
really
players
more
to
texture. It
experience,
looks really
and
good.
we wanted to do that with a new location.
Good to get out of that.
But they said Metropolis was twice the size of Gotham City from Arkham Knight. A lot of ground to cover. Which I like. I'd rather have a twice the size of the map twice the size.
We felt that Metropolis was the natural next step to extend that. And what better way to introduce it than through an invasion from Brainiac with no Justice League to save them?
Just checking. We're all seeing that thing, right?
The entire game is about fighting behind enemy lines.
Oi, Wally! What the hell have you sent us into? It's a bloody war zone out here. There's a giant skull in the sky.
Congratulations, Task Force X. You're the first assets to make it into Metropolis alive. We're sending a signal transponder to your location.
So you're essentially in Brainiac's backyard.
Your orders are to activate that transponder.
What the hell are those?
More purple monsters.
And there's no civilians left. Brainiacs killed them or made them into soldiers to do his bidding. And through this corruption, the people of Metropolis have become extensions of Brainiac.
Hey guys! Thinking I shouldn't ate that extra tapioca pudding?
What the player knows from our title and what the Suicide Squad is about to find out is that here, the Justice League are the bad guys. They've been corrupted by Brainiac, and over the course of the game, your mission will be to kill them.
Green Lantern! Nice! Hey, your face always looked so... what?
Harley doesn't have any innate superpowers, so to go up against these beings that have
strong,
incredible strength, it's a challenge.
I'm in the middle of recon for Brainiac. Let's walk and talk. You're talking about, you know, the all-star team of superheroes here. I want you to see this.
Oh, Samoa Joe's King Shark.
Let me go! Please! Get it off! Get it off!
Looks bad, feels worse. But once you've been enhanced, there's no going back. Outstanding. When you face off against the most iconic characters in all of superhero-dom and Justice League, it's by many people's definition an impossible task. You're searching for stragglers, augmenting Brainiac's army. The Shark gets it.
The stakes that Rocksteady sets, the challenges they heap upon you as a player.
Time to rally up with
Okay,
Brainiac.
he's the Flash.
Ready to make the leap?
You know immediately, like, this is the tallest task I will ever take on in a video game.
Oh my god, that's terrifying. Fighting the Flash.
I wondered how you got off the ship.
Speedster secret. The League doesn't leave anyone behind. Let's make you right, buddy.
You know, that's just what I was gonna say.
You're going to be fighting the Justice League.
Hey, Metropolis.
There's nothing more high stakes than the boss battles we have in this game.
These are gods like Green Lantern, Batman, Superman, The Flash.
Oh my
So-
god.
What's the plan?
That
This
point,
will
the
be
game
fun.
really opens up. We start to see players look at their weaponry and really ask the question of, like, how am I going to kill the Justice League?
Yeah, looking forward to killing the Justice League and all, but, well, you know, these guns are a bit shit. No offense.
Then head northwest. That's the last known of a Gotham arms dealer who's dug into Metropolis. Oswald Cobblepot.
Freaking penguin!
You want to
Oh,
last more
God.
than 10 seconds against the League? Cobblepot's been running anti-meta weapons for years. I want him recruited and brought back to the Hall of Justice.
Oh, I'm gonna recruit the shit out of him.
Since Batman Arkham Knight, the Penguin is no longer confined to Gotham City. He's made a name for himself in Metropolis as the authority on anti-meta human weapons. Now, Waller wants the squad to recruit him for Argus.
I see you've already stolen traversal equipment. You'll need it to stay off the streets. Setting a new recon point. Go.
At the heart of each character's playstyle is their traversal.
Okay.
Traversal
That
gives the
looks
player
nice.
total freedom. Every character has their own way of getting around that determines how the player moves through this world.
Don't like to boast, but how great was I?
Controlling a superhero character is fun. It's a
I think it looks. I can say that, but it does look better than what it showcased earlier this year.
to be fun. Just existing and moving around in Metropolis is a good time.
Metropolis is quite a normal city. Well, as normal as a city can be in the DC universe.
We spend a lot of time trying to get that art direction correct, trying to get the feel for it correct. You get to see all the kind of DC lore that builds this space.
Let me do the talking with Penguin, okay?
Not just a building, it's a daily planet. You know, there's a lot we can inject into the city that makes it more than just a city.
Penguin is not truly a penguin.
Yeah, mate. And I'm not a boomerang.
It is known for its size, its scale. Anything from the DC lore, you look at Metropolis as the city of tomorrow.
When did Penguin get out
It's gonna be fun
anyway?
to go through.
Out. He was barely in. Money talk, creeps walk, you know?
I hear that.
It's just a great way for players to experience Metropolis in a new way.
Iceberg Lounge, Metropolis version. Boy, what do you want?
G'day, Pengo.
He's not even Australian.
Remember me?
No. Ain't this a right rogues gallery? Who's the big bleeder? Think his cousin used to work for me.
Ooh, which one?
Busted him out of a circus. We're getting the hell out of the city before Argus finds us. You in?
But we are working for Argus.
You bloody what?
Real slick.
Oh my
Shark.
gosh, shut the hell up, King Shark.
Good talk. Nice catching up. Give my regards to the locals.
Traversal is at the very core of our game. You will need to be on the move and master each character's movements if you want to succeed. Harley's grapple is made to let her take advantage of the environment to quickly get out of troublesome situations. Or she can use it to quickly close the distance to introduce them to her baseball bat.
Okay.
Swinging from the background lets her
That looks
circumvent
fun.
the troopers' shields and flank them. It can also let her catapult
The stuff
herself
that
into
they're dropping
the
is
air
kind of
to
like
shoot the corrupted from above.
Not the biggest fan of
Now
that.
that you've seen some of Harley's combat in this
But I
scene,
mean, if you gotta
let's
upgrade your
explore the
weapons,
rest of the
I mean,
squad's unique playstyles in other
makes
encounters.
sense.
Captain Boomerang uses a mix between sniper rifles, SMGs, and shotguns.
What's cracking?
Each character has an iconic melee attack that can be used to create what we call juggle kills, and also break enemies' shields. Juggling an enemy with a melee attack means they take guaranteed critical hits from all guns for a short period after. Shoot enemies in their legs, and then close the distance to do a shield harvesting strike to get some shield back. Let's shift focus to King Shark.
Cause to celebrate!
King Shark is literally death from above, which he gladly shows with his Atlantean drop attack. He's the character that can take the most punishment. Heavy weapons, assault rifles and shotguns, and his trusted cleavers, sickles, and combat knives for some brawling action. For the bigger enemies, each character gets a super powerful single target attack. The Suicide Strike. This one-shots any enemy hit,
I
but
think
it
it's
takes
just
longer
like,
to recharge,
King Shark
so
wouldn't
it's
really
important
need
to use
gun.
it tactically.
I'd rather just
Finally,
have him use his
Deadshot.
fist in his teeth.
You're low caliber, and I'm high caliber.
His
Deadshot,
traversal
yes,
is made to
obviously.
let him create his own
That makes
vantage
sense.
points. This works great with his weapon loadout of sniper rifles, assault rifles, and pistols. For more up-close action, Deadshot relies on his iconic wrist cannons. One thing we really wanted to bring into this game was a reimagined version of the Arkham counter system, and mix that with our traversal and shooter gameplay. Introducing Counter Shot. Each enemy has a different reaction to the counter shot. Some will be stunned, some will take damage, some will be interrupted and then get really annoyed. Now let's take a look at Harley absolutely demolish Brainiac's forces with all these tools.
My show's all
That looks okay. I like that animation. She's more like a melee. I would use her more for melee. Up close, use her bat more often. I wish they would make that her primary
My man,
choice of combat.
do we have a job for you? Tell him, Quinn.
You're making guns for us now, Bird Brain.
Thanks for joining us for episode 1 of Suicide Squad Insider.
Interesting.
What? I'd already started, so I followed through.
In the months leading up to our launch from February 2nd, 2024, we're looking forward to sharing more details and insights about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. In our next episode, we'll be deep diving into more gameplay, combat mechanics, and how to take the fight to the enemy in your own unique style.
I want to show you what happens next. Let's call it a sneak preview.
We really want players to feel like they explored all these characters that we bring to life in this DC universe.
I'm going to enjoy this.
You're starting
Oh,
with
look,
characters who
look,
aren't
look.
very powerful, and through the story, You're learning how to use their skills and become powerful.
We really wanted to deep dive into the RPG system.
You have your enhanced traversal, you have gunplay, you have weapons, there are upgrades and unique talents. And all of that stuff fusing together to create this kind of unique experience.
I didn't really answer the questions that I had. Like, what are they doing as far as like the microtransactions, the battle pass? Do you still have to be online even if you want to play single player, which that bums me out the most.
Oh,
Okay, the classic outfits. Okay, I just talked about battle pass and I'm over here. Oh man, I'm such a sucker. Okay. All right, Ralphie. Okay. Thoughts.
So far, the gameplay though, like I do how they update the gameplay.
Yeah, it does look more textured and
Yeah.
more how should I say it? More shadows. It just looks it has a better look to it than what they showed earlier this year. What did you think of like Harley Quinn and all them?
So yeah, the gameplay combat. So I just think in the gameplay combat, it looks really good.
Who would you play as first? I already know the answer,
Yeah.
but
Harley Quinn, Dead King Shark, Deadshot, and Cat the Boomerang.
for me, I would go Harley, King Shark, Boomerang, Deadshot. Deadshot would be pretty dope to play as well.
Yeah.
I just think, ooh, I honestly probably Boomerang. I like how Boomerang moves
Yeah.
with the speed gauntlet with his Boomerang. I thought that's pretty dope. So they didn't really show anything that much. They showed a lot more gameplay, of course. Um, they showed story that they hadn't shown back in February. But what a lot of people had and a lot of issues that people had was the basically the menu, the how would the game operate in terms of like having to do how can I say it? Like whenever you have to upgrade your gun, you gain 5% accuracy, but you lose 10% fire rate or things like that. That stuff I'm not really the biggest fan of. I'd rather just have it some more simple like the Arkham Knight games. And also something I did notice that the characters were the Brainiac offspring things. They were dropping a little like XP and a little like shield bonus, health bonus, things like that. I hope that's not distracting. I don't think it will be. It's not going to, but because like I right now I'm playing Gotham Knights,
Yeah.
and I hate every time you finish fighting, a villain or like just a grunt or whatever, XP stuff starts popping up on your screen. I'm like, that's so annoying. Like, I want to turn that off. I hope they don't have it in this game because that honestly is very annoying. Any critiques, Ralphie, that you had, or no, not really?
Nothing to think of so far.
Okay, that's fair. Um, I am looking forward to this game. Like I said, this one it is nice to watch. I will be rewatching it, going through different frames and stuff like that. But I am still curious on what the actually, how it's gonna play out, the menu and everything, the micro transactions, um, and the battle pass. That's the part that I'm most curious with. Like at first, I hated that there was a battle pass, and I still kind of do. Like, it doesn't need a battle pass. If they're keeping it as a live service game, then of course, eventually that they have a battle pass. But if they're clean cut and dry, it's just cosmetics. You have no in-game value. It's not pay to win. Then okay, I guess it's fine to have a battle pass. Not every game needs to have one, but whatever. I'm already playing two live service games where I have two battle passes. I'm not planning on anything else. I think Kill the Justice League, I will get it because I love Justice League. I'm such a sucker. I'm over here critiquing it. I'm over here saying that I will get it. But we'll see what happens. Anything else you want to add, Ralph?
Yeah, for me though, I'm very looking forward for the game.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So guys, comment down below. What are your thoughts? Are you excited? Because we are. But I'm still skeptical. I still have questions. We'll find out more within the next few months. I can't wait till February 2nd.
Yep.
We're going to get it. I'm going to play it day one. I want to have fun because I love these characters. I love the Suicide Squad. I just want to get, even more sold. So we'll find out. But as always, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. As always, I'm Chris.
And Ralph.
We'll catch you next time. Peace.